Hello, Boxheads. This is Shriggs in the Voicebox, and today I'm going to continue my long overdue discussion on art in video games. Now, a few weeks ago, we talked on the Boxheads podcast about video games being art, which I firmly stand in saying that they are art, and that they are made of art. And a couple games that come to mind, I just want to talk about these games real quick, are Machinarium, the recent released Botanicula, and Bastion. Machinarium and Botanicula are made by the same game company, and they're very good games in their own respect. I haven't played Botanicula, but I've seen very good things from it. The art style looks very nice. It's their style of art. You can tell it's the people who made Machinarium. And it looks like an enjoyable experience. And it's in the Humble Indie Bundle. And I may pick that up later. But I showed Botanicula and Machinarium to my teacher the other day. The one who I've been having this little argument about video games being art. Who I will show Journey at the end of the semester. Like on our final day when we critique all the final projects. I'm going to bring in my PlayStation and show her Journey. And I think that'll really turn her around. It'll be an experience that I think she and the rest of the art department here at my college really need. But Machinarium was, in my opinion, amazing. I'm not very good at point-and-click puzzle games, but I did enjoy playing it for the short time I did. It is a very nice art style. It was very relaxing. The music set the mood very nicely, and the robots were very charming and cute. But the setting was dark and grim, and and the story unfolded in a way that made sense for the characters and the surroundings. And I think to consider a video game to be art is for it to succeed in its genre to the level that this company that makes Machinarium and Botanicula has done. Because you can make a game, but if it comes out and it's terrible, I'm not going to give you my 2 cents. You did not make art. It's like someone who takes a couple of paint buckets, splashes them onto a canvas. Art! No, it's not art. It's friggin' throwing a bunch of paint onto a wall and see what happens. It's not really expression. It's just kind of lazy and exploiting people's emotional states to make them think it's art. But if you know, let me try to kind of rationalize this. We talked about this one woman on the podcast who takes a picture of herself every day and forces herself to cry. And I said, this person is just, I don't think she's an artist. It's just, it doesn't evoke emotion in me. None of her pictures do. They all, I had a word for it, but it just escaped me now. But yeah, it just wasn't very good, and it didn't seem like it took her much effort to make these things. And what's the word? I want to say condescending, but it's something else. But there's this one other man or person, another person who takes a picture. He's been taking a picture of himself every day for the past 40-ish years. And you can find these pictures online, and you can look through all of them. And you scroll down, and you can basically watch this guy transform from a younger version of himself to this really old man. And I believe he's dead now, so you're basically looking at him literally from life to death. And I think that speaks a lot. That isn't just gonna take a bunch of really sad pictures. It's like a expression of the closeness to life and death. I don't know, it just spoke to me a lot when I looked at those pictures. And I think you should look this person up. I'll try to find the pictures, and put them at the bottom of the video. And you can make your own judgments. But, let's see. Talked about Botanicula. Talked about Machinarium. Bastion is the third game. Bastion. Now, this game was about narrative. It's an action game. You get a hammer, you can get a sword, you can get a gun, you shoot, bash, and slash people, and it's all good fun. But the way they deliver narrative was expertly done. The narrator added so much to this game, so much to the story. It's just like opening up a really good book and then stabbing it with a knife. That's what Bastion was, and I got really emotional while I'm playing this game. And I'm still going to play this game, and I'm completing it, and I'm going to try to complete it with all of the deities turned on. So I'm basically in super hard mode. But I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Plus, just the art style of that game was just so good. It's so beautiful. So I'd say all of you guys need to at least try these games. Find someone who's got them, or pick them up for cheap on Steam, or Gamersgate, or Humble Indie Bundle if it ever comes onto that. So, I think that's all I need to talk about. I just have one more thing to do. Something that is completely different. I think you YouTubers need a little fucking culture. So I pulled up a poem written by a Roman, one of my favorites that I read in class. And you're going to sit there and you're going to enjoy it. Because this is about art, and poetry is a form of art. Don't you dare click that YouTube home button. You're going to listen to this. Catalyst, poem 16, line 67. I'll fuck your asses, and I'll fuck your faces! Pervert Aurelius and Furious the Fag, you who've thought I'm insufficiently decent because of my poems, since they are a little soft. Yes, it's right that a righteous poet be chaste himself. His poems have no such obligation. At the end of the day, they've only got said and charm if they're a bit soft, insufficiently decent, and have power to prick up the part that itches. Nuttin' boys, I mean, but those hairy types, who can't get action out of their stubborn loins, because you've read about the many thousands of kisses. You think I'm not a real man. So, I'll fuck your asses, and I'll fuck your faces! End. This has been Shriggs of the Voicebox. I'll see you next time.